What if the very tension you're feeling right now is the doorway to your breakthrough? Stay with me to the end, because we're going to walk through a powerful story from the book of Job that will completely shift how you see your struggle and why your no might actually be setting you up for God's yes. There's a battle many people never talk about. Your heart says go, your spirit feels called, but your mind, it's full of questions. What if I fail? What if I heard wrong? What if I lose everything? This is the space where faith is tested, not when things are clear, but when they are confusing. Faith doesn't always make sense. In fact, if it made perfect sense, it wouldn't require faith at all. The Bible says in book of Proverbs 3:5, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Notice that it doesn't say your understanding is useless, but it cannot be your foundation, because your head is trained by experience, but your heart, when aligned with God, is led by purpose. Let's talk about Job, a man who did everything right, yet lost everything. His wealth, his children, his health. Logically, it made no sense to keep trusting God. His head had every reason to say, give up. Even his wife told him to quit. But Job made a radical choice. In book of Job 13:15, he says, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust him." That's not comfort, that's conviction. And here's the truth. Job didn't just survive, he experienced restoration beyond what he lost. Not a breakdown, but a breakthrough. Then there's Abraham. God asked him to sacrifice the very promise he waited years for. Nothing about that made sense. His head must have been screaming no, but his heart trusted God's character over his circumstances. And because he obeyed, God provided. Faith didn't eliminate the difficulty, it transformed the outcome. So if you're in that place right now, where your heart says, step out, but your mind is holding you back, you are not confused, you are being stretched. This is the space where ordinary belief becomes extraordinary faith. God is not asking you to understand everything, He's asking you to trust Him through anything. Your breakthrough is not on the other side of certainty. It's on the other side of obedience, not when everything makes sense, but when you say yes anyway. So don't let your head talk you out of what God has already placed in your heart, because what feels risky to you may already be secured by Him. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, share it with someone who's struggling in their faith, and then share it again, because someone else needs this reminder today. And don't forget to subscribe, because your next breakthrough might just be one message away. When your heart says yes, maybe it's because heaven already has.